Alrighty, guys. I'm Morthadon here to watch My Hero Academia episode 9. Part of my rewatch series. Just so you guys know, a quick update. If you watched my previous videos, I mentioned that my monitor is back, but they forgot to send the power cable. I got an email from the higher ups, and a new power cable is gonna be sent to me. So hopefully, however long that takes in shipping, that will make it to me, and I can get my webcam back to normal. Anyway, let's just talk about. Oh yeah, keep in mind this is timer based. In this corner, there's going to be a timer. And I watch it in subtitles. You guys can watch it however you want, but you can sync it up to when I do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and then you guys can sync it up to that. And yeah, if you want to know more about the rewatch series, check out the first episode or some of the ones after that. I talk about it, exactly how it works, and yeah, just wanted to recap on that stuff real quick. Oh, sorry about that. Actually, I don't think you guys could hear that. I just got a, oh, jeez. Okay, we'll show a reminder when we're gonna restart. Okay, sorry, my Windows wanted to restart on me, and I didn't want to have that happen during my, reaction, but it seems like it's fine, I think. Hold on, actually... Your device will restart with a set of active hours. Okay, shoot. I think it's okay? Alright, sorry. I just want to make sure. Anyway, so last episode, episode 8, we had the remaining fights between the students that weren't the main characters. I'm just kidding. But they didn't show much. They panned right through them all. We had Bakugo kind of showing his emotional side a bit, and not just his non-anger side, I should say, because anger is an emotion, technically, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, that was all some good shit. We had some teasers with the big bad guys at the end of the episode and the after credits. And even though I've seen all this, I decided to recap it for you guys and for myself, just so I know what I'm getting into, essentially. Alright guys, so let's hop into episode 9 without any further delay of talking, shall we? That was creepy, sorry. Alrighty. So we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Funimation. You should be watching. I don't know why I whisper that. Did they ever have a point where they actually say you should be watching? Or is that just me thinking back to, like, the old PlayStation sports games? Or maybe they were on Xbox, too. But when they were like, oh, now I can't remember what it was. Shoot! Darn. Was it EA Sports you should be playing or something? EA Sports something something. Shoot! Ah! Do 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 do. It's funny how, like, I watch 4 episodes of this a week, and I know there's people that binge it, but they might skip the intro, but I still never get bored of it. Even, like, I watched 2 episodes yesterday, and I'm gonna be watching 2 episodes today to get my weekly stuff done, and that intro is still fantastic. Oh, that's right, yeah, the news reporters. This is such a weird excuse, Midoriya, come on. I'm not gonna lie though, I get anxiety when I talk to people I don't know and I say like some stupid shit. Like, I'm pretty sure I've done that stereotypical thing like you see on shows, I think, where people are like, oh, I love Iida right here. Just like going off. Like, it should be everything they want to hear, but they're just looking for dirt, technically. But they're just getting so bored of him talking about how much of an upstanding citizen All Might is. But, what I was saying before was I've had people say, like, I hope you enjoy at a restaurant or something, and I say, like, you too. Like, I'm sure they know what I mean, but aren't you too scruffy? Nah, there's nothing wrong with a good beard. I think he could go for a longer one if you ask me. The funny thing is like, that's pretty intense, but it seems like it would only stop someone like without a quirk or a really weak quirk. Like true villains, I feel like could get through that easily, like what we see and such. I always thought this showed up at the end of the episode, but yeah, no, I guess it is the beginning. That makes sense. It feels like an ending. Like it should end like right here. Yes, everyone. Yeah, just do your best, Iida. It's a long title name. It's true. Should not just act like a kid. Yeah, get your control, Deku. Midoriya. Izuku. Whatever you guys want to call him. I like how he went from, like, ashamed to happy to serious. Like, he's so emotional. It's great. School representative time. Everyone's so outgoing. Like, even Midoriya, like, I guess he doesn't really want to. Like, he kinda does, I think. Does he? Yeah, see, he sort of raises his hand there. I would not want to. It's crazy that all these people are so outgoing. But I suppose, I guess you don't really have to be outgoing to be a hero. Like, you could consider Aizawa to be a introvert, kind of, since he avoids the press and everything. Like, people like don't even know who he is, but he still does hero work, so interesting stuff. Arigatou gozaimasu! He says it so quickly. See, we don't get to know the third person that voted for Midoriya, do we? Because we know... Yeah, so Iida, I'm pretty sure, voted for him. And so did, Uraraka. And he kind of raised his hand before. Does that mean he voted for himself? That's what I'm not sure. Did someone else vote for him? They never clear that up, but I guess they don't really need to be honest. I guess since they don't tell us, we can probably assume that Midoriya voted for himself. Like, I think since they have Iida saying he voted... I'm pretty sure Iida says he votes for Midoriya, I think. And Uraraka did. You would think the other person would say something, since those two did. I like how they just, like, sit with random people. Like, actually, when I was in high school, we kinda did that, in a way, but our tables were very, very long, so everyone was sectioned by their group, and sometimes, like, one group would sit right next to another group, but they're at kind of a small table. I guess I probably just don't have the space to have, like, each individual group. Like, they seem like they're just a group of two. They probably can't take up a whole table themselves. I wonder if you understood Japanese, if you could pick up on his, like, rich guy talk that he tried to cover up. But since I don't understand Japanese, it's kind of hard to tell through subtitles. Like, he obviously talks more stuck up, but that's because he's more of, like, a good student, you know? I didn't get the vibe of, like, being rich until Uraraka said something. I love his armor so much, too, right here. Sorry, I'm talking probably way too much. Oh, the music is so good. But I guess that's kind of the point of these rewatch series, is for me to discuss stuff that I've thought about throughout the series, rather than reacting to something I've seen, you know? Because I don't really have much of a reaction, technically. Yep. Did he ever tell him that? About the entrance exams? Because he got interrupted here, and I don't think he ever got a chance. Or he just never bothered after that. Interesting. So, one curious thing I have is, did this alarm go off because the gate got crumbled that we get to see? Or did the alarm go off because of the press, and then that allowed the villain to sneak in? I don't know. It's true, the press is ruthless. God. It's crazy that so many people are, like, pushing and stuff. Like, you'd think people would realize that pushing doesn't solve anything. Kind of ridiculous. I love how he thinks of, like, what would Midoriya do, and then he mentions his brother, too. Like, it just goes to show, you know, episode 9 in the show, and it hasn't even been 9 episodes since they met. You know, school, like, just started, and Midoriya already has this kind of effect on people. So awesome. Daijoubu! Yeah, exactly. You're aspiring heroes, you guys should know better. I guess not everyone in that school is aspiring heroes, but I'm pretty sure that whole school has to do with hero work, kind of. Is the business course, like, all about business with heroes, or is it just business in general? I guess there's also general studies, which wouldn't just be about hero work, that'd just be general studies, so never mind. Business is probably just business, it's probably just a normal school. And then they have a hero course, which is what they're known for. And yeah, pass the torch to Iida. Iida's gonna be a fantastic one. I love how they just start calling him Emergency Exit Iida for a few episodes. Do your best. Yep, right here. So did this happen that caused the alarm? Let's see. Someone instigated this. Did someone evil slip in? See, the slip in makes me think that it might have been the press that triggered the alarm, and then they broke through the evil person broke through the wall and got in. Oh, right. I was confused. I was like, I don't remember why we see these heroes all beat up. It's actually kind of crazy that those three heroes, we learn that they're kind of like rookies on the scene, sort of. They're relatively newer heroes, but they struggled so much with someone that, like, All Might just backhands almost, like, karate chops. And so easily takes him down. Yep. That must be such a hard choice, you know? Like, deciding to save someone, but pushing yourself over the limit to do so and lowering the amount of time you can be a hero, thus in the future prevents you from saving people, potentially. Or, you know, just hoping another hero shows up on the scene to handle the situation and not, like, overworking yourself. It must be a really hard choice as a hero. I can't even imagine. Yep. That was a good talk for him. Like, I'm pretty sure Midoriya didn't really want to tell anybody else, but it's something that he needed to hear. Just freaking leaps off. It's amazing he's able to jump that high without breaking the, like, pavement underneath him. I wonder how much force that puts out considered to, like, the force that concrete, or not concrete, cement, pavement, sorry, pavement can handle. Get it. Aw, I forgot. I love Sue's voice actor and just, like, the whole, like in subbed versus dubbed. I think that's the one thing I don't like about the dubbed. I don't mind the dubbed except for Sue's voice. She's like, ribbit, like, I like her cute little, like, get him. It got destroyed. Yeah. I like the consistency in that too. It's not just like suddenly fixed, you know? Full throttle, baby. I like how she states that. Did I miss the first line? I felt like she said something before that, but did she just start with, like, was the first thing she said, like, I always say what I'm thinking? That's just a weird way to start a sentence. Like, sorry if I offend you, or I hope this doesn't bother you, but I kind of say what I am thinking, yada yada. Like, I don't know. She might have said something before and I missed it. I was kind of looking down at my phone real fast. This is my bad. I don't know about that. His naval laser is good, but I don't know if it's pro level. Maybe. God, it's so rough. It's crap steeped in sewage. Jesus Christ. Like how Uraraka is just like fascinated with like the way guys act. Like she talks about like fated battle between men and stuff, and then like men bickering. She's just like always so interested in it. Like usually girls are like, "Oh, men, they're pigs," but she's just like, "This shit's cool. They're awesome." I love this song so much. Oh, I know what song this is too. I think I'm gonna listen to it after this. I always say that and then I never do, but maybe I'll try to remember to. Unforeseen simulation joint. It's just like Universal Studios Japan. Wait, did they not say that? Oh, they don't say that in the Japanese version. In the dub they say like USJ just like Universal Studios Japan. It's increasing. Aw, yeah. It's freaking Uraraka. I didn't think of it before when she was like all excited, like shaking her head super fast like that. Another reactor mentioned, and I never thought of it before, that she kind of does that because her like black hole and gravity are kind of really close to like the same kind of quirk. So that's probably why she's like more ecstatic than the rest of them, is because she like shares similarities with her quirk in a way. And I don't know if that's why she's more ecstatic, but I like to think that it is. I think that person hit the nail on the head. I think it might have been, if I want to name drop them, Semblance of Sanity. I watch a lot of their reaction stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. I love watching people's first reactions to this, and they're just like, "Oh, I guess the lights are tweaking out," and it's just like, "Nope." Damn. It's so creepy. You just see like a dude with hands all over his body, just like, hello. The crazy thing is do you think all those villains, something I never thought about before, do you think they were all in one spot before and they all walked through this big gate that Kurogiri made? Or did Kurogiri pick up everybody from all their different locations, like wherever they live or hide out or whatever? Just all of a sudden a purple thing popped up and they're like, oh, it's time, and walked right through it. It's interesting. I wonder if that's how it went down, or if it was if they all just gathered in one spot and he opened up a big gate. Because I imagine it'd be easier to open up one big gate for everyone to walk to in one location than trying to open up a bunch in a ton of different locations. Maybe. I don't know. Also, how does Kurogiri's power work again? I forget. Like, the way I just thought about it is he would have to make a portal. Like, did he port there and then leave behind a portal, and then his body there was the portal? Like, could he then open another portal somewhere else? Like, could he have 3 portals up, like I was saying? I guess we've seen him do a bunch to stop, like, a fight before, like, in the future. Spoilers. But I guess I'm trying to think that through. I guess, yeah, he might be able to just, like, open a portal for a bunch of different people in a bunch of different locations. Because I was thinking he would have to pull them to him. I don't know. I just talked through that whole outro, though. That actually made it seem super fast. Alright, that's preview, so I'm ending it there. But yeah, interesting. I got a little confused by Kurogiri's power right there. Well, I should say that. I confused myself thinking about his power. But yeah, that was my own fault. I was just trying to think of it in like a really weird way. Anyway, yeah, so this was like a... I think this was a pretty exciting episode all throughout. Like, obviously, like, the beginning bit, you could consider being a little bit slower. They pick, like, a class rep and everything, and all that, but still, like, with the alarm going off and the panic, and even though it turned out to be just the press, it's still, like, you know, you get excited for a little bit. You're like, oh crap, we had the villains teased at the end credits last episode. Like, does that mean they're here now and everything? So... And in a way they were, but just not to attack, essentially. More infiltrate. But yeah, so I think that is probably gonna sum it up for this one. I don't think I really have much else to say. So if you guys are enjoying this stuff, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And also, if you guys don't really care for the rewatch series too much, but you're just kind of like going through it, or maybe you're liking the rewatch, either way, check out my actual reactions, because I feel like those are a lot better than these. This is more of like a discussion on an episode-to-episode basis, where I watch the episode while I discuss, more than a reaction. So you should check out my reactions if there's any of the shows there that interest you. But yeah, and then there's also Patreon, where I have a couple benefits up, and I'm working on some more and everything. Or if you just want to support the channel and everything, you can do that if you want. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to be getting right into the next episode, so I'm going to be ending this one here. Bye, guys.